Hi and welcome to the Property Show. My name is Nancy. This is the show that will give you an in-depth look into the property market, provide you with expert guidance, current trends, tips, home accessories and other properties available in the market. There is something for everyone. Hi and welcome to the hot property of the week. Today we are at Stima Village, located in Syokimau. The developer has dubbed this beautiful property as stylish living.
Stima Village is a development comprising of 3- and 4-bedroom townhouses which offer high-quality finishing throughout the house. As one enters the house, one will find a guest cloakroom that has exquisite finishing. Thereafter, they will find a spacious living room that is airy with large windows that bring in ample light. The developer ensured that high-quality fixtures were put in place, making the home stylish and modern. The ground floor has open spaces where one can walk into the dining area from the living room. The dining area is spacious with large windows that allow natural light into the area. The kitchen has an Italian style and is fully fitted with inbuilt cupboards that offer ample storage for an individual's cutlery. Further, the kitchen can accommodate a cooker, fridge and microwave. The developer went an extra mile to provide granite countertops which enable an individual to clean the surfaces with ease. Up the staircase, there are 2 bedrooms with a communal bathroom and a master bedroom ensuite. The master bedroom is very large with big windows that bring in natural light. The developer provided extra inbuilt wardrobes which offer ample storage space. The master bedroom has a bathtub and shower which have high-quality finishing and exquisite sanitary ware. The bedrooms are spacious and offer a warm ambience suited for the children. The rooms have inbuilt wardrobes that have enough room to store one's personal belongings. Outside the kitchen is a laundry area which has a water connection. The townhouse has a detached servants' quarter, which is also self-contained. Stima Village is situated off Mombasa Road, only 3.5 kilometers from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport Resort Club and the newly commissioned Syokimau railway station. In addition, Stima Village is approximately a 10-minute drive from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The schools that are around Stima Village include Kitengela International School and Lukenya Academy, and among others. Further, the medical facilities around the vicinity are Syokimau Private Hospital and Nairobi Women's Hospital, which can be found in Kitengela. There are shopping malls located around Stima Village, which are Nakumatt Embakasi, which is just a 10-minute drive from the establishment, and there is also an upcoming Naivas supermarket, which will also be a 5-minute drive from the establishment. One can find all the major banks such as Equity Bank, Cooperative Bank, Barclays Bank, Standard Chartered, and among others around the vicinity of Stima Village. For this property, the price is, for the 3-bedroom, 9.2 million Kenya shillings, and for the 4-bedroom, 9.85 million Kenya shillings. For anyone willing to purchase the property for investment, the current rent rates are from, for the 3-bedroom, 50,000 Kenya shillings per month, and for the 4-bedroom, 60,000 Kenya shillings per month.
Nelson, tell us why the Stima Village stands out from other projects around this area.
Stima Village is, as we have said, it was dubbed Stylish Village. It comprises of 76 units, 45 4-bedroom and 31 3-bedroom, out of which we have it's natural air. It's a lot of natural air, big space. The developer has ensured that the spacing is quite enormous. Other than that, we are the only development that has a swimming pool within the vicinity of Syokimau, and we have a gym, and equally we have a common area.
Where are you getting your water, electricity and sewer?
Sewer, we are using a biodigester. We'll have a treatment plant where the water, after we use the water, we'll recycle and use it for gardening and flowering the area. For electricity, we are served by our mother company, KPLC, and for solar, we have solar in the system, just to warm the water inside the house. For the 4-bedroom, we have ensured that the ground floor, we have a spacious extra room in the ground floor, but the rest of the house in the upstairs is more or less the same.
Have you sold any?
We have sold 45, that's over 50% of the units are sold, so that's the performance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And well done. Most developers do not understand the role and the importance of environmental management in property development. Today with us, we have Elizabeth Nzani Wachira, who is the managing consultant at Ecoplan Limited. Elizabeth will explain to us what environmental management involves and the role it plays in property development. Welcome, Elizabeth, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Elizabeth, tell us about environmental management.
Thank you very much, Nancy. All development in Kenya today should be environmentally compliant. And this is where you have NEMA coming in. NEMA is the National Environment Management Authority, to make sure that all development is done in such a way that the impact on the environment is minimal. So this is where environmental management comes in. How do you ensure that all types of development in the country today are done in such a way that they don't harm the environment, they don't have a negative effect on the environment, and they enhance the environment in which they are in?
When do I engage with you when I'm buying a development? Let's say, for example, I'm buying land today. At what point do I engage with you? Because we've seen a lot of times where we buy land and then we realize it's swampy and we didn't know. How do I engage with you, and how do you come in and tell me where to build?
Okay, Most of the time, by the time a client approaches us, because they want to get their EIA license from NEMA, they already have their land. So it's never too early. The earlier on one is engaged as an environmental consultant on a property, the better. Because you don't want a situation where, for example, somebody has bought land and then they find that they can only develop a fraction of that land.
What types of development require environmental assessments?
All types of development require to have an environmental impact assessment, or what we call an EIA. And this is in line with the EMCA, which is the Environmental Management Coordination Act, which was passed in 1999. Under the Act, all developments are included in a schedule. There's different schedules that outline the types of projects that should have EIAs. So it's the majority really of projects that are required to have EIA.
Before I get ultimately the license, what do I need to get from yourself?
Okay, when you are doing any type of development in the country, there are two approvals that you require. The first one is an approval from the local authority. The second one is an approval from NEMA. Those are the two approvals that you require to do any type of development in the country. Now, the local authority approval is handled by physical planners or urban planners. The NEMA approval is handled by people like myself, people who are licensed by NEMA, and it involves undertaking what we call an EIA study, or an environmental impact assessment study. Now, the study it's quite a large document. It involves quite a bit of work. What happens is I would go to the site. My client would tell me, look, I have this piece of property and I'm thinking of putting up, let's say, townhouses. So we would go to the site, we would do an initial screening. That involves looking at the property, looking at the surrounding area, looking at the land use of the surrounding area, looking at the suitability of the project that is being planned. After that, you embark on the study, and that involves now gathering baseline data from the site. It involves looking at the objectives of the project. It involves looking at an analysis of the alternatives. It involves consulting the people who live around there, which is something that NEMA actually takes very seriously. What do the neighborhood think? What do the people around there think of what is being proposed? Then once you have all your data, and of course a very important part is what impact the project will have on the environment and what can be done to mitigate the impact. Once you have all that, you now sit down and write your report. And this could be anything between 50 to 120 pages. Yeah, it's quite a hefty document, and it involves quite a bit of work. Now, once you have that report, the proponent or the developer, in EIA jargon, the developer is referred to as the proponent because he's the one proposing the project. The proponent has to sign the report, and you as a person who did the report have to sign it, and then you submit 10 copies of the document to NEMA. Now, the reason why NEMA asks for 10 copies is because they share the report with different lead agencies. In this case, it would be, for example, the physical planning office. If it's maybe a health project, a dispensary or clinic or hospital, one report would go to the Ministry of Health. Depending on the type of report it is shared out between the different lead agencies.
So if it's a hotel, it will go to public health.
Exactly. Now, all these people who receive the report are required to provide input and give feedback to NEMA, saying what they think about the project that's being proposed. Now, once NEMA receives feedback from all these agencies, NEMA will then sit down and review the document, the project, the proposed project, and then they will make a decision.
Do I require an environmental impact assessment license to build my own personal house?
Okay, now if you're building your own house, Nancy, maybe let's say in Lavington, if you're building it away from maybe the wetlands there, there's a stream there, there's a few swamps, you don't require an EIA license. But if you're building it next to a river, or maybe you're building it next to a forest that has indigenous trees, in other words, anywhere near an environment that is sensitive, then you will need to do an EIA.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your insight on environment. Give us your parting shots.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. The whole world of environment in Kenya is very interesting, and it is growing rapidly. People now are getting to see environment goes beyond our physical green environment. Environment is also the construction field. It is also our roads. It is the way we, for example, we manage our soils, our water. All these green aspects are actually just now starting to be exploited, and there's a great future for Kenya if we really take this to the next level, where we can have energy such that we can bring down the cost of electricity, stop relying on the hydro because we have seen effects of climate change. We can't rely so much on hydro anymore. We need to look for renewable sources of energy in the country.
Wow, asante sana.
Thank you.
At the end of the show, I will give you highlights on today's discussion. Let's see what we have on the home accessory spot. Let's look at other properties available in the market.
Bandari Apartments is a gated community within the quiet neighborhood of Bellevue, South Sea. Each unit is a 3-bedroom apartment with a servant's quarter. The apartments are of great quality, which offer a lounge and dining with a balcony, ensuite master bedroom, 2 bedrooms sharing a shower and toilet, a kitchen with a yard, domestic staff quarters with own shower and toilet and independent access. Bandari Apartments have common parking, children playgrounds, and landscaped lawns to enhance communal and social living. For this prime property, the price is 11 million Kenya shillings. For anyone willing to purchase the property for investment, the current rent rates are 45,000 Kenya shillings per month. Bahati Ridge is located in Thika, a 45-minute drive from Nairobi city center. It has a tranquil ambience and it is a refreshing escape from city chaos. At Bahati Ridge, there's a great mix of townhouses, villas, bungalows and cottages offering you enchanted country living. Bahati Ridge has big city amenities in a suburban, eco-friendly setting. The amenities include a shopping mall, supermarket, cafes, restaurants, educational center, medical center with the highest quality patient care, office park, and wellness center. Phase 1 of the development comprises of Olengai townhouses, where the price ranges from 10.5 to 11.5 million Kenya shillings. Also Tua Villas, where the price ranges from 16.5 to 17.5 million Kenya shillings. And Esseriani bungalows, where the price ranges from 17 to 18 million Kenya shillings. Bahati Ridge, your paradise within grasp. Oasis Lifestyle Apartments is set on an elevated area of Athi River that offers panoramic view of the Athi Plains. It is situated in a serene and tranquil location. Each apartment is spacious with modern architectural design and the highest quality finishes. Each unit offers master bedroom ensuite, modern kitchen with a pantry, spacious lounge cum dining area, laundry area, balcony for entertaining your guests, and individual water tank. Oasis Lifestyle Apartments has a boundary wall with electric fence, Cabro paved driveway, ample parking, abundant green space with children's play area. For this prime property, the price is, for the one-bedroom apartment, 4.5 million Kenya shillings, and for the two-bedroom apartment, 5.5 million Kenya shillings. For anyone willing to purchase the property for investment, the current rent rates range from 25,000 to 45,000 Kenya shillings per month. Mount Kenya Holiday Homes is a breathtaking development that has been designed for the discerning buyer. It has 95 homes, each on a half acre, standing between Mount Kenya and the Aberdare Ranges and providing a scenic and tranquil environment. The site is an exclusive 123-acre residential and holiday estate that will preserve the natural woodlands, offering bird lovers over 100 species of birds. Further, there are wildlife on the site like zebra, gazelle, ostriches, dik-diks, and tortoises. This development will host world-class quality interiors, bringing comfort and serenity to the resident. There are 3 designs that are available for the buyer to choose from. The first is Batian, which is the largest house and peak of Mount Kenya with 4 bedrooms. Second is Nelian with 4 bedrooms, and the third is Lenana with 3 bedrooms. Mount Kenya Holiday Homes will have magnificent features such as a 9-hole lush green golf course, clubhouse, helipad, and forest area. In addition, it will offer its residents various activities like tennis, swimming, biking, wildlife spotting, bird watching, nature walks, a dam for water sports and fishing, and a clubhouse with a steam bath, sauna, and gym. For this property, the price ranges from 21.5 to 28 million Kenya shillings. And for anyone willing to purchase the property for investment, the current rent rates are from 480,000 Kenya shillings per month.
I hope that you have enjoyed the show, and just to give you the highlights of today's discussion on environmental management in property development. Environmental management ensures that the development or property does not harm the environment, has minimal negative impact on the environment, it enhances the surrounding environment, and is environmentally compliant. Before you embark on your development, ensure you get a NEMA approval. It is a mandatory requirement. If you are building your home near wetlands, a river, or forest, you will require an EIA license. The EIA license is valid for 2 years. If the development is not complete within the 2 years, you will need to reapply for an extension of the validity of the license. An EIA license application process can take from 45 days up to 4 months. This depends on the type of development that you are undertaking. Thank you for watching the Property Show. You have heard from the expert on environmental management in property development, and you have also visited our hot property of the week. And on our property gallery, you have also seen other properties available in the market. We appreciate your feedback, and we would like to hear your views, questions, or any subjects you'd like our experts to address. Kwaheri, see you next week, and thank you for watching.